When it comes to credit and finance, wake up and win with Monique Macklin.
Wealthy Rising and welcome to Wake Up and Win with Monique Macklin. You're tuned in to Morning Money Moment with yours truly, Monique Macklin, the Pink Power CEO, where I help people just like you make, manage, and multiply money so you can live the life and lifestyle that you desire to live on your terms. Now, today's topic is stop downgrading your dreams. So listen. One of the biggest reasons people miss their blessings has absolutely nothing to do with talent, nothing to do with education, and nothing to do with opportunity. It's because they downgrade their dreams before life ever has a chance to upgrade them. They convince themselves it's already been done, somebody else is already doing it, the market is too crowded, I don't know enough, I'm not ready. Well, can I tell you something? Everything you're saying, someone else said before they became successful. The marketplace doesn't reward the person who had the idea first. It rewards the person who was willing to show up consistently. Here's something I tell people all the time. Just because it's already being offered doesn't mean it's being offered by you. People don't only buy products, they buy personalities. They buy energy, they buy trust, they buy connection, they buy authenticity. Nobody can duplicate your fingerprint. Nobody can duplicate your story. Nobody can duplicate your voice. So stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Let me make this personal. Back in 2006, 2007, and 2008, when I was delving heavily into the mortgage business, I only worked 2 states, Maryland and Delaware. That's it. Not all 50 states, not the entire East Coast, just 2. And during that season of my life, I wasn't making less than $10,000 monthly. Think about that. I didn't need all 50 states. I didn't need millions of customers. I simply needed to serve people assigned to me. That lesson changed my life, because it taught me something I'll never forget. You don't need everybody. You need your people, your audience, your tribe, the people who connect with you, the people who hear your voice and say, that's who I want to learn from. Too many people spend their lives chasing everybody when all they really need is somebody. Here's another mistake I see people make. They wait until everything is perfect. The perfect website, the perfect logo, the perfect office, the perfect timing. Can I free somebody today? Sometimes you've got to build the plane while it's still flying. You'll figure things out along the way. Progress creates clarity. Movement creates momentum. Waiting creates excuses. Then there's one more lesson I learned over 20 years ago. Stop expecting your friends and family to become your biggest supporters. They're usually not, and that's okay. Sometimes the people closest to you are too familiar with the old version of you to embrace the new version of you. Strangers don't have that problem. They simply see your value. I've watched complete strangers invest in my business, trust my expertise, become loyal clients, long before people who knew me ever did. Then, once strangers started celebrating me, some of the people who knew me finally paid attention. Don't build your dream expecting applause from your inner circle. Build it because you know you're called to build it. The applause will come later. So let me ask you something. What dream have you been talking yourself out of simply because someone else is already doing it? What business, what book, what podcast, what coaching program, what service, what opportunity? You've been waiting for permission. This is it. Stop downgrading your dreams. Stop discounting your value. Stop shrinking your vision. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else. It needs the version of you that you've been afraid to become. Because no risk, no reward. If you're ready to stop playing small and start building the business, the brand, and the legacy you've been dreaming about. I invite you to schedule a complimentary 10 to 15 minute power call with me at timewithmo.com. Remember, Mo is spelled MOE. Again, timewithmo.com. During our conversation, I'll ask you a series of strategic questions to better understand where you are today, where you want to go, and what you're trying to build. Together, we'll create the right plan, pathway, and process to help you move that idea to action, to impact. Sometimes all it takes is one conversation, one strategy, and one decision to stop surviving and start building. Visit timewithmo.com. Let's get to work. And in closing, as I always say, I will see you at the top because, as we all know, the bottom is way too crowded. I'll talk to you soon.